3-minute warning for morning briefing. 3-minute warning. One minute, 1-minute warning to the operational briefing. 1-minute warning. Good morning. Today is January 27th. Welcome to the operational briefing for Border Incident. My name is Josh Black, Planning Section Chief. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones and radios. If you need to take a phone call or have a side conversation, please take it outside the briefing area. Our management objectives remain unchanged. Our new control objectives are keep the fire north of Otay Mountain Truck Trail, keep the fire east of West Road, keep the fire south of Proctor Valley Road, keep the fire west of Hubbard Spur Truck Trail. Next up, current situation.
Good morning. I'm Sean Hunter, night operations for Border 2. Looking at the map, starting in Division Alpha, got good hand line, working into Division Charlie, and into Charlie into Hotel. There's some dozer line for contingency, and there has been some hand line construction there as well. And then working down into Oscar, we have good hand line all along the lakes into Division Whiskey. And I did travel up the mini Wawa truck trail. There was some concern of that road being a little deteriorated. It does seem to be pretty good. Working through into Division X-ray, there is going to be some line that will be constructed there that we need to get done, but it looks really good. The rain has done really good for us lately, and that's all I got. Thank you.
Weather.
Good morning. I'm Mark Luffelbein, the incident meteorologist. We did pick up a half-inch of rain last night. Over the past 36 hours, we picked up about an inch of rain total over the fire. I do expect the precipitation to be continuing through today. I had a thunderstorm about 20 miles offshore. That has fallen apart, fortunately. Only produced a couple of lightning strikes, but if I do see something coming towards the fire, I'll, of course, get on the radio and let you know. I'm carrying a small chance of thunderstorms. Unfortunately, I think if we get anything, it's just going to produce a few strikes, and I'm not going to have much time to give you a heads up. So that's just a small chance there. After 1600, I do expect some drier air to move in. So we're starting to see some breaks in our cloud. I think that's going to become more of the norm as we get into that 1600 hour. I do expect a little more precipitation before then. But once that drier air moves in, expect those RHs to dip to 60 to 70%. And those temperatures should maybe be about like what we saw yesterday. Looking for 40s in the higher elevation and 50s in the lower elevations. I do want to bring up the winds. Southwest winds today gusting up to 16 miles per hour. It will be a little bit breezy at ridgetop. As you get lower, of course, you'll be in some sheltered areas. Thank you and have a safe day.
Fire behavior.
Good morning, Jonathan Pangburn, fire behavior analyst on the Border 2 incident. All right, it's raining. We're not expecting a lot of fire growth or movement. However, I just want to remind you that the brush is still critically dry, and it is absolutely imperative to continue the mop-up operations, especially around the perimeters on the eastern flank. It is possible for that to carry into the subsurface areas and the root balls and whatnot, and we want to make sure that that is managed so that when the drier air starts to come in over the next couple of days, we don't have anything come out of this. Additionally, you heard a little bit about the Minnewawa truck trail. I just want to point out that the rain is starting to saturate some soils in certain areas. And so even though the truck trails might be good, just make sure that you're parking in places that are safe for yourself and your firefighters. Be aware that you could have some stump holes and root ball areas that did end up burning out that can be difficult or even dangerous for you and your firefighters. Thank you.
Safety.
Good morning. I'm Jack Piccinini, safety officer on the Border 2 incident. If you'll turn to page 7 and 8 are the safety products in your IAP today. I want to point out that the safety message is designed to serve as a tool for you. We've listed the safety topics focus for the day, and then we've listed the watch out components for each of those topics, and then we've listed the mitigation components for each of those topics. And that way there, for your tailboard briefings, you have what you need to be able to brief and hold a conversation with your personnel on these safety topics. Make sure you take advantage of that and make sure everybody gets a briefing. When we took the stage this morning, there were a lot of fire trucks just pulling into the parking lot, probably delayed due to traffic or whatever, but they may not be here at this briefing today, so make sure the briefing gets all the way down to the lowest level of this incident. Today's safety topics are driving in adverse conditions. The roads are slick. There's already been a number of crashes out on our highways, and as just pointed out, the roads are going to be very slick out on the fire line. Emotional and mental fatigue is the other topic. Do not underestimate the impacts of emotional and mental fatigue. We've been out a long time already, and from one incident to the next, and take that serious and take a look at those mitigation components on that topic. Hold conversations with your brothers and sisters. Let's check in with one another, see how we're doing, and ESS or peer support is on site. And then demob. Finally, we're going to start demobbing some resources. Again, let's not underestimate the impact of demob. There's plenty of green sheets out there with related to accidents around fire stations, parking lots, and long drives home. So demob has set us up in that kind of environment. And so there's pinch points, there's backing accidents, and there's a lot of risk associated with demob. So again, let's make sure we pay attention to that. Have a safe shift.
Division assignments and roll call.
Still on.
Good morning, everyone. Paul Bisson, resource unit leader for the Border 2 incident. We'll start with today's line leadership. Branch 1, Chapman. Wright. The Division Alpha Charlie, Argenbright. Division Hotel, Caroline. Branch 5, Leonard. Division Oscar, Truex. Division Whiskey, Mapes. Division X-Ray, Marino. Diefenbach. Fire Suppression Repair, Peterson.
All right, good morning, Patrick Walker, Operations Section Chief. Want to go ahead and capitalize on the great work everybody's been doing yesterday, last night into today. Got some priorities. That's going to be construct and validate the line that's out there. I continue to mop up, focus on fire suppression repair. We've turned the corner on this fire. Now we need to land the plane. We need to get our folks home. People have been out there for a long time. There's some of us who will be out here for even longer. So let's get out there. Let's get that work done. Be safe and be nice. Thank you.
Air operations.
Good morning, Border 2. Greg Bradshaw, Air Operations. To meet your operational objectives, Air Operations will be functioning out of Gillespie Helibase with our rotor wing. We have 2 Type 1s, 1 Type 2 with a crew, and 2 Type 3s. We continue to have Copter 14 out of Gillespie for your daytime rescue, and Copter 3 San Diego City will be our night rescue. Always monitor air to ground.
Communications.
Good morning, Jack Daniels, Communications Leader for the Border 2 incident. Your 205 information is located on page 18. Today we have 1 command, 6 TACs, 1 air to ground, and the phone number for Border Communications is located on your 205. We have cloning available. We're located off to your right in front of the communications van. Have a safe shift.
Medical.
Steve McGarry, Medical Unit Leader for the Border 2 incident. Medical plan can be found on page 19. Down in box 8, there's emergency reporting instructions. In the event of a medical or line emergency, please gather that information, pass up the chain of command. We'll get you the closest available resource. Thank you.
Information.
Good morning, Chris Harvey, Information Officer on the Border 2 incident. Page 21 in your IAP is the information page. At the top, there's some boxes. You can fill these in with your pen if you'd like. These are the current numbers. We are at 6,625 acres. We have now gone up to 43% containment, and we currently have 2,666 personnel assigned to the incident. There's 2 QR codes on that page that will take you to CAL FIRE social media policy, as well as the media policy for media that are interacting out on the line. And at the bottom is the information regarding the mailing address for the incident if you need something mailed here, as well as the lost and found, which is located at the PIO trailer at the entrance to the camp. Thank you.
At the conclusion of briefing, please go to division breakouts. They are posted around the briefing area. If you are unassigned, please meet with the resource unit leader at the table where you got your IAP. The next cooperators meeting will be at 1000 hours, next planning meeting at 1700 hours, and the next operational briefing will be here tomorrow at 0700 hours. Closing comments from the incident commanders.
Good morning, everyone. Lieutenant Kimon Harris, San Diego Sheriff's Office. We did a lot of great work yesterday. This a repopulation of Pio Pico, and that's all due to the work that everyone here has done. So from the San Diego Sheriff's Office, once again, from the community at Pio Pico, just want to thank everyone for all the great work you've done, the collaboration that we've got, and thank you very much.
Good morning, Emily Smith, one of the incident commanders, echoing the great work that was completed yesterday to get those communities back home. We also appreciate the great work that's happening to get the containment numbers going up. So we understand it's raining out. There's still a lot of work to do. Our priority is to get you guys all home. So continue to be safe out there, watch for traffic and so forth, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
This is the conclusion of the operational briefing. Please go to your division breakouts and remember to turn on your cell phones and radios back on. Have a great day.